Welcome, Facebook. Hello. Check out YouTube. Subscribe, YouTube. Hello.
Hello.
Good
Welcome
day.
to Bars and Bells. My name is Lauren.
And I'm Ian. And today we're doubling up on our efforts, checking out the Facebook live stream down here as we're paying attention to you here on
The Tube.
the Tube, but more importantly through Bars and Bells membership. So thank you very much. Welcome.
Lovely Sunday morning from our living room to yours. We're going to start with a nice stretchy warm-up. Get into some wrist forearm stretches for my drywalling forearms. And then progress through some weight transfers and some curls and finish with a nice run stretch. It's going to be wonderful. Let's start. Either stay standing if you don't want to kneel as we breathe, or seated or kneeling to breathe a little bit to start. Get comfortable.
Come.
Place one hand on your belly and one hand on that upper chest. Close your mouth, breathe in and out through your nose. And don't think too much about it, but what's moving? Your hand, which hand is moving as you breathe?
My chest.
I'm not going to show off, but mine's my belly. So I want you to switch it, and if you were in your chest, I want you to breathe into your belly. So big into your belly, and exhale, belly falls. Inhale, belly fills. Exhale, belly falls. One more like this. This is all in and out through your nose. Inhale, belly rises. Exhale, belly falls. Let's switch that and take a couple breaths into our upper hand or our chest. Inhale to chest. Exhale, chest falls. Inhale to chest. Exhale, chest falls. Two more. Inhale to chest. Exhale. Last one. Inhale, chest. And fall. Let's finish with the belly though. So inhale into the belly. Fill. And then let's hold that for 3, 2, exhale. And hold this empty now for 4, 3, 2, and breathe again.
Breathe still.
Breathe still.
Breathe still.
Great. So hope you're breathing in and out your nose there. We'll come down to the floor, or again, you could stay seated and move to our head neck. From here, tall. Let's gently tuck our chin towards our chest. What's that last comment?
It's just my editor. They didn't like how I spelled morning. I get it.
Now
Morning.
take your chin.
Morning. Okay, sorry.
Take your chin from your chest, scrape it along the collarbone so it gets towards your armpit. Don't move your shoulders. Gently looking up at the sky, nose traces the ceiling. All the way across to the other shoulder. Chin turns down to that armpit and then scrapes back to center. Pause and center, switch direction. Chin scrapes across other collarbone towards armpit. Nose draws up towards the ceiling. Across the ceiling to the other side. Chin starts to come down and scrape collarbone to chest. Pull your head on straight.
That is one of my favorite head and neck movements. I really like that one.
From there, we're going to come down and warm up our wrists for our curls and for my drywall forearms. Pack your shoulders, spread your fingers out wide. I want you to play a couple times here at the elbow. Can you keep your hand where it is, keep your shoulders where they are, and gently rotate just your blood donation forward? And then hide your blood donation or rotate it back.
From the shoulder?
Nope, shoulders don't move, elbows only. Blood donation forward, blood donations back. Hands are stationary. Last one or two. Let's see, it's pretty good. And then rotate those blood donations forward. Let's gently shift our weight over those hands, pushing those fingers heavy into the floor. And then use those fingers to push yourself back. And just hold and get off those hands for a couple seconds. From there, we'll come back down. This time, fingers face sideways. Blood donations are forward, shoulders down. Can you shift your weight from side to side there? As you do that, feel the weight transfer through your hand and into your fingertips, pushing yourself back through center, pushing yourself back. Can your thumbs and pinkies still stay heavy as you do this? And then come to center, gently bend the elbows and start peeling the hands up off the floor. Shake it out. Let's do one more wrist from down here. One normal hand, back of hand, gently opens up towards the floor. So that hand is spread wide, back of hand down. Pull your shoulder down again, and now try to gently rotate that elbow pit forward to the front. As it's there, pull that shoulder down, hold it there. Can you unrotate it? And then rotate it again. And then gently bend the elbow and peel the back of the hand up off the floor. Same thing other side. One normal hand, back of hand goes down, spreads wide. First we pack our shoulder, hand heavy on the floor, then shoulder stays. Could we rotate that blood donation forward? This side's different for me. Fingers heavy.
Is that your plyometric arm?
No, this is my recent bike ride fall arm.
Mm-hmm.
And gently internally
Not too
rotating.
recent, not too recent.
No, a
You
couple
don't
months
need
ago.
it's-
Rotating that blood donation forward. And then back. And then gently bend the elbow and peel the hand up off the floor, shaking that out. Okay, ankle time. I'm gonna do mine seated just so it can look, and I'm gonna sit like this. If this doesn't look comfortable to you, you could lie on your back and do this, or you could sit in a chair. So find a nice suitable position for your ankle. Wherever you are. Okay, great. Organize yourself. All right. Let's first point our foot and then pull our foot to our shin. And do that just one more time. Point the foot, quiet toes. Now at the bottom of this point, I want you to close your toes. They're not so quiet anymore. You're trying to pick up a pair of socks under those toes. Hold them there for 3, 2. Now keep the pair of socks as you pull the back of the foot towards you. Don't let the socks go. Keep pulling towards you. Don't let the socks go. And then relax. All right, we're going to go back to our pointed foot. And today, I want you to start drawing figure eights at your ankle, with your ankle. I'm going to talk you through it a little bit, but hopefully you know what a figure eight is because it's a little confusing to talk you through it. But, see, don't even know where to start.
Two Ds.
Yeah. Think about drawing figure eight. So just play with this for about 30 seconds, trying a couple one way, and then a couple in the other figure eight pattern. And I'm just exploring here. I'm going to switch directions. I'm trying not to move my knee.
You can see her foot here is gripping those socks as she cued earlier.
Trying to keep those socks.
As you see the bottom of your foot, you can see if you washed them the last time you were out in the garden or not, and I don't think that we did.
And back to center, and then pull your foot towards your shin again with those socks. And then, as tight as you can be loosen that ankle. Okay, same thing other side. Find a comfy position. Let's do our point and flex first. So first, pointing the foot. Light toes, quiet toes for now. And then pull the foot towards you. This time, let's point the foot and pick up our socks. And then keep the socks there as you pull the foot to the shin.
Dorsiflexion shape, like running, like squatting, like stairs.
And keep pulling. Now, go back to your pointed foot. Keep your socks under your toes. And let's do that 30 seconds or so of ankle figure eights here.
So Lauren's starting with her foot to the shin here, and she'll slow it down. She'll trace the outside edge, bringing back to this dorsiflexion shape and pointing. Then from a point, we'll turn and check out the bottom of your foot. Can you see the bottom of your foot there, Lauren?
I'm trying to draw a nice figure eight. Oh.
Okay.
And then switch directions. See the bottom of my foot.
Yeah, I want to see the bottom of your
Right
foot
here.
there. Turn the bottom
I'm
of your
going that
foot.
way.
Yeah. Touch those edges, those double D's, figure eight.
Yeah, I find this a hard pattern.
Yeah. Nice.
Great. And then shake
Wiggle
that
it.
out. Wiggle it out. Wiggle it
Wiggle,
out.
wiggle, wiggle, wiggle,
Great.
wiggle.
Something new for those ankles. All right, hip flexor lunges, Ian.
All right, so we'll get on the floor. We can also do this one in standing variation, but I do like the floor. We also know how hard wood surfaces are, so get that yoga mat so we can get into our lunge. In our lunge position, get your balance first. The toe.
We didn't check our outfits here.
Twins.
Yeah.
What's new? What's new? From here, hopefully you can see Lauren's back foot and see that the toe is tucked. Pull that leg into center as allowed. Maybe we can see or feel this hip hike, so let's pull that back down low too. And at the hips, let's tuck under and just feel a nice strong position here. Pull this this back leg forward and the front leg back. That scissor cue, feel tension here. If your front leg is straight ahead at midnight, heel toe towards about 10 o'clock or an eighth of a turn. Heel toe, my knees pointing to 10. My hip is still facing forward. Push that back hip forward as you pull this leg in. For one more time, one more eighth of a turn, or maybe to get us to the full quarter. Our hips are facing forward. Our knee is facing like side. I'm pushing energy that way and that way. This way and that way. And what happens if you pull that in? And then as you pull it in, just pull that energy to center. And is there room now to be tall on the back leg as we slide that leg underneath? The pillow, Lauren didn't have a pillow. I should have a pillow there. That would make it tougher. Last one, and keep that leg in the back and alternate to the other leg in front. Speed helps. Slower is harder. So again, we have Lauren's tucked underfoot in the back here. Gently play with the hips as to say hike the hip, but then tuck it under. And if you do hike the hip, can the shoulders stay the same? Set it down into the level position. Do our anterior and posterior tilt with that little rock and roll in the hip socket. Breathe into that. Then again, that eighth of a turn, or from midnight towards 2 o'clock with my right leg, open to the side. Keep pushing that back leg forward, getting tall. Push energy over there, and then energy the different way. So out of that knee, and then the other angle to the back corner. For the last time, heel toe towards the side, navigating a partner's foot. Any other obstacles? And again, let's get tall by pushing this back leg forward. Encourage that knee to shoot energy out the window towards Lauren. And this hip, pushing that way for stability as well. Then pull into those hip sockets as you heel toe back to center. And then for a couple in a row, can we balance and make room in those hips to bring a leg through? Do you stand up or stay down from here, Lauren?
We stay down here,
Okay,
kind of.
get a comfortable position.
Kind
here.
of. You don't have to be too comfortable.
Ah,
It's
not too
crawl
comfortable.
time. It's time to crawl around. We're going to start with our elephant crawl. Maybe you don't move. You can also do the stationary. And then we'll work between some weight transfers and some balances. Crawl.
Crawl in. Okay. Hands in the positions Lauren's cued us so far with wide open fingertips and breath here. From here, gently tilt your tailbone towards the ceiling. push your hips towards the corner of this room where the ceiling meets the wall, and gently push your heels to the floor. Breathe. The crawl from here is an elephant. Take a right arm and the left leg. Take a small stride forward, lift and land together. Alternate left hand, right leg. Lift and land together. Same thing other side. If you have two people in the room, make sure you don't hit each other. I'm going to start moving sideways. So I'm going to lift my right leg and left hand, move sideways. My right arm, my left leg to move to the right. My left arm, right leg to move right. I'm still moving to the right. I lift my right arm, right leg. A couple more strides on your own. Front, back, forward, sideways, diagonally. Make creative patterns here. And then wherever Lauren says you finish, let's finish there.
Finish by hinging, pushing your hips back, extend, and stand up nice and tall. Okay, we're standing here. I'm gonna actually take this away because it's gonna be harder to fit. Find balance on that. We're going to start first in a slightly turned out position. And then you're gonna take one leg and point it to the front and just tap down. Right now, I want you to feel weight between 2 feet. Okay? And if this turned out position isn't comfortable for you, you can do that exact same position, but just less turned out. So that more parallel feet. So right now I can feel that if I push off my back foot, I'm going to transfer weight onto my front foot. So find that transfer and pause. And then push through your front foot to push yourself back to your back leg, keeping your knees straight for this activity, your hips forward. Feel like you could transfer to the back foot. Let's push down through a toe, the ball, and the heel as we usually do, and transfer weight to that front foot again. This time, could you fully transfer and find a balance by lifting up that back leg? Lifting just the toe off the floor and holding. For 4, front leg is nice and straight. Ramrod straight, cheek squeeze. 3, 2, as you transfer weight to the back, you're gonna push through this foot. Toe accepts, ball, heel, full push. Transfer weight to that back leg, hips are straight forward. Hold. 4, 3, 2, let's do that one more time. Toe, ball, heel, accept your load, push through the back foot, transfer weight, hold. If you're finding this balance easy, move your head, look around your room, keep steady.
Turns your bone cheeks on.
Now, transfer weight, push forward to go back, toe, ball, heel, accept, push off that front foot, last hold like this, look around your room again, 5, 4, 3, 2, tap that front foot down, fully on the floor. Let's pull it closed. Now we have to do the other side.
Lauren forgot we had 2 legs.
No, I didn't. Point, toe, ball, heel. Okay. Again, just practice your weight shift. So I could shift onto my front foot by pushing off my back leg. I'm not a full transfer yet. And then I'm going to accept by going toe, ball, heel, and pushing away through my front foot, squared up, straight. Okay, now we transfer. Toe, ball, heel. Push your weight over that front foot. Try to lift the back leg and hold. For 4, 3, 2, toe, ball, heel. Push forward to go back. Transfer that load. Hold. 5. Oh, I have a hard time staying square forward on this side. 2, 1. One more time. Toe, ball, heel. Transfer load. This time we added by looking around the room. 3, 2, 1. Last acceptance. Toe, ball, heel. Push forward, go back. Hold again. 5, 4. Get high on that hip, Ian. 3. Yeah. 2. And then 2 feet. And then just shake it up. Whew. That's number 1 of the weight transfers. Let's lizard, Ian.
Lizarding it out. Hinging down. Let's keep that hinge going today. Feet hinge width apart. They might be slightly turned out. Listen to your hips. Find your hinge. Set it up. Take a quick moment. Are the forearms vertical in regards to the shins? Generally, are those shoulders over top. Here, you want to hang out in that deadlifting or hinging position. Then lift your bum a little bit as I tip forward, but I'm maintaining the extension through my spine as I try to then walk out to a high plank. For room, I'm going to move my legs. From here, single leg, knee bend, bring a leg and a foot towards the outside of the hip. If your shape looks like me, I'd recommend we do this from a chair. If you feel comfortable and stretch down here, hang out here for a second, lift those legs out front, return to a plank position. Same thing on the other side. Maintaining our shoulders stacked over wrists, our armpits low, comfortable stretchy. Then, as we feel okay for this, let's locomote and lizard across the room. I'm gonna lift my right hand. I'm gonna kick my butt with my left leg. I'm in a little crunchy position. Then I'm gonna walk forward. Don't kick your neighbor. Then single leg forward, leg lower, and so gracefully. Then again, kick a bum. Walk around. No rules a little bit. Full planks position. Single leg forward.
I like no rules.
No rules. Last couple here. No rules. Crawl around like you're a cool lizard. Make room for your neighbor. And I think we should end up standing up. So somehow get to your squat.
Hinge. Stand up. Excuse me. All right, balance time again. Whew. Find your space. We'll stand in parallel. Feet close together. Squeeze your glutes. Turn out slightly. Your turn out. I don't mind. Doesn't have to be huge. Shift weight onto one leg. Pick a leg. And then point the other leg out to the side. And articulate again. Toe ball, heel down. So right now we're between 2 feet. We could go either way. Which way? Which way? Which way? I want you to pick a direction. Push away to transfer weight. Again, feel how that could happen. My knee is straight. It's stacked over my ankle. My glute is squeezed. I could lift that leg. I'm not going to yet. And then toe, ball, heel, accept the floor as you then push that way to go to the other side. As I'm thinking about finding my balance here, notice I'm stacking. I'm not leaning, but I'm stacked. Shoulder, hip, knee, ankle. Transfer load back, accept the floor through the foot, push away to go to the other side. This time we'll 100% transfer our weight and hold. Try to find that balance. 4, both hips are pushed forward, both glutes are squeezed. You're lifting that leg from the cheek. Toe ball, heel. Accept my knees are straight. As I push the floor away, squeeze that standing leg glute. Squeeze this leg as you lift that leg off the floor. 2, 1. One more time. Toe, ball, heel. This is our advanced challenge. Transfer your load, hold, look around the room. Nothing moves. That glute is still squeezed. That knee is still straight. The toes are heavy into the floor. The arch is working. Center, and then toe, ball, heel, push over. Transfer that weight, hold, look around the room. 3, 2, toe ball, heel to 2 feet, weight between 2 feet. Squeeze your glutes, straighten your kneecaps, hold that load in those cheeks and in those abs for 3, 2, and then relax. Fire burning in the hips. Ready, and one last crawl today.
Let's get to the floor this time in inversions of our squat, not aversion. Is to delay or to avoid here, Lauren. Let's go. Gently
I'm
setting
not
up your
adverse
squat.
to squats.
Getting, normally you are.
I am.
Towards your squat, and then, oh my goodness, let's try to get those hands behind. Ugh, and then maybe let's just rest on our bum. From here, we'll have those hands, the fingertips facing back, gripping floor. Push away from the floor that we depress those shoulder blades. Organize the feet. Make sure you feel nice and secure up top. And from here, lift your bum. Can you tuck
sorry.
under and round your lumbar? Gently pull the femurs into the hips, so your leg bones into the hip sockets as you then tip your tailbone the other way by compressing in those hips. For 3, 2, repeat. Flex that lumbar by asking your abs on the front to take that load. And for the last time, press away through shoulders, pull those femur bones in, and extend the lumbar, tip the hips, pull in those femur bones for 5, 4, and then gently place your bum down and relax. Shake it out. For one more repetition, I'd like to do the same thing. We might show that full hip extension shape going to one side, and then the butt pulling through shape on the other.
Yeah.
Play with this gently, be inspired by Lauren's awesome movement. Maybe my opportunity to show off a little bit too.
You'll be watching Ian.
But let's set up just as we did before. Press the floor away through the hands, make sure the triceps are fully engaged. Tuck the hips under, allowing the abs on the front to take the tension. Gently extend the hips to your safe height. From there, pull from the hips, lengthening out the spine, and trying to get your bum on the other side of your arms, and then maybe lift your legs. And then 1 or 2 more as you slowly bridge. Cramp up the glutes. Are they level? I need to personally squeeze my bum cheek on the right a little bit more. Then we're gonna hinge, just nice and slow as we go. Pulling the butt towards through, scraping it across the ground. And then rest. And that can be a lot. Let's do 2 of those.
2 more?
No!
Oh.
2 of those only.
Oh, okay, good.
2 of those tomorrow.
Let's
2 of
stand
those
up.
tomorrow.
No, for real, stand up.
Oh, I'll take that.
That's nice.
I'll
Okay.
offer that and take that.
One more set of weight transfers. Sorry, it's sweaty in
It
here.
is warm in here. I feel they always say that.
Let's start. Feet underneath us. Squeeze glutes. Turn to your turned out slight position. Transfer weight onto a single leg. Take the leg that's unloaded and point it to the front and place it down. Let's push through the back leg to go forward and find that balance again in that front leg. 3, 2, 1. Toe ball heel. Push forward to go back. I want a full transfer to the back leg here. 3, 2, 1. Now place the front foot down. Find weight even between 2 feet. And now, for bonus, push down to go up and find a balance. 3, 2, 1. Control down. Okay. If you want crazy time, we could do that whole transfer, but on our toes. If you want what we did before, keep your feet down. So, if you want bonus time, come up to your toes. And we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna push our back leg back to go onto our front foot. If you don't want bonus time, you're just on your whole foot right now, trying to find a balance. If you're up here, let's try to load that front leg and hold. For 3, 2, now back toe and ball come down. We stay on our tiptoes as we push forward to go back. Transfer weight to that back foot and hold that balance. No matter where you are, you're trying to hold. For 3, 2, we tap the front foot down. We come between 2 feet, and then we keep our knees straight and we lower. We push our weight off of our back, off of our front foot by pushing forward, and then we pull that front leg underneath. Don't get too comfortable. You have to do the other
really
side.
hard by the end there, apparently.
Take the other leg, transfer your load. Point, toe ball heel. We push through the back foot to come to the front foot, and we just found our balance here first. Find your balance. 3, 2, toe ball heel, accept that back leg. Transfer weight to the back foot. 3, 2, toe ball heel, come to 2 feet. In between 2 feet, let's try a rise. and hold for 4, 3, 2, control down. If you want, we'll come back to a rise, or you'll do the same thing with flat feet. If you want to come to a rise first, push back to go forward, transfer your weight to that front foot and hold. 4, stacked, 3, 2, toe ball to the back leg, push off the front foot to transfer that weight, and hold for 4, 3, 2. Now toe and ball of the front foot, knees straight, slow lower. Transfer weight to your back foot, point to center. Take a second, shake it off, but don't go far. We have one last thing to do before our finishing stretch. Back underneath us into parallel, turn out, okay. Transfer weight to one side. It's the wood floor and the bare feet.
I think so.
Transfer weight to one leg, point, and now your 2 feet side here. Just a second. I'm a little parched. So what we just joked about with Ian's turnout there is that you can pretend to turn out more by just doing it at your ankle, kind of wedging your foot on. So that looks really good. My foot's like parallel, but my knee is cranked right now. And normally my turnout would be about, I know it's hard with skin color in the floor, but that's how you fake it if you ever want to. Toe ball heel. Let's push one way to go the other and transfer that weight. Hold, 3, 2, toe ball heel, knees straight, accept, push away to go to the other side, stacked and level, squeezed and squeezed, 2 feet, push down to go up, find a balance, rise, hold, heels forward, 4, 3, 2, control down. Okay, bonus time, up on your rise, same time, feet flat. If you want to come with us, push down to go up. No matter what you're doing, you're pushing away to transfer weight to that single side and hold for 4, 3, 2. If you're on the demi point, toe ball, push over, stack, and transfer, and hold for 4, 3. Growing out of it, 2. Toe ball, 2 feet, knees straight, butt squeezed, tucked under, heels land in 3, 2, 1. Shake it out.
Lauren said a couple different times in those drills the word accept. And it's right, you gotta let your body accept. It doesn't have to be cranked. Maybe your body is just a little bit more happy accepting that load somewhere else. So play with that, build that tension. And we should have been using a chair balance maybe because that's a nice modification, but center balances are really fun too. Please always feel free to modify as you need with the chair.
As from ballet there, they use that bar, right? They use the bar to balance and to practice those skills. So don't be afraid to
Every
use
practice.
that.
Every practice.
Right. You're half frog.
A half frog, right. It's just progressing from that lunge. So let's go back towards the lunge position where we're down low. Hips extend like Lauren. Let's take a leg in front and then just slowly open it towards the side that's accessible. So again, that word accept. Maybe your body doesn't really accept it that it's over at 9 o'clock, but it's more cool, pointing towards 10. So figure out what feels good from here. From here, set up a hinge. I'm at 10 o'clock just about as well. So setting up the hinge, we'll place the hands on the floor. And then maybe, could you just slowly start heel-toeing that leg? Heel-toe. My leg doesn't really want to get straight the way Lauren's does very easily. From here, I'm going to push the floor away, pushing my butt towards the back. Right. Keep the toe down. Then come back to an easy place. So I'm kind of in my lizard crawl from before, but my knees down, taking some load away. We need to try to keep the spine long. The tailbone is going to push back. We're being a sway back type of shape, way preferred rather than that of a turtle. No turtles. Come on through to forward. Take a quick moment. We're going to do that twice more. Look at Lauren for a second. Gently, Lauren, just show us. That hurts my neck. I got to look at my hands. I hope you're looking at your hands. That's probably easier on your neck. But look at Lauren now. Do a turtle. Turtle, turtle. No thank you. Now do the extension shape. Stay long, stay long, stay long. Let's do that one or two more collective together here. So straighten that front knee by pushing back, keeping the tailbone long. And as Lauren said, I want her to really think about keeping these toesies nice and heavy. And then pull to go forward. And then take your time and just wiggle that back underneath to all fours. Anyhow it needs to get there. Take time off hands, extend the hips through. And rest. So from that tall kneel position again, if we can, like riding a bike, bring that leg mostly straight underneath, balance thrown off. And I'll probably open up towards 2 o'clock, but probably not 3. Hinging on the hip. That's a carryover in the get up as well. And then gripping the floor, slowly at first, just thinking extending the knee. The hip is clearly doing work here too, but just where can you safely get that knee towards straight, satisfying the toes being heavy. Now lengthen out the spine. You might not need to move too much. And then slowly we'll hinge or sit back. Breathe into that new place for 5 or so seconds. And then pull that front heel to the floor and down. As a question, why did you do that with your foot, Lauren?
Sorry, I'm having some troubles on this side.
So that's okay, yeah. So
I've
Lauren
been
had
having some Achilles and feelings here in the back of that, and I can't straighten this knee without it getting crunchy, so I'm just hanging out here.
good, just hang out, hang out. So listen to your body for sure. Okay, I think let's go one more. So from your safe straight knee, hold the heel into the floor, driving that front knee forward. And then for the very last time, push the floor away, gently encouraging the knee to straighten. Think heavy through those toes. And then dig that knee, the ankle, heavy to bend the knee forward. And then again, just take your time, wiggling that to underneath. Slide the hands up the legs, tall kneel position. And
I got a little excited practicing my slam dunks recently. We have a new basketball net in our backyard, and I've convinced Ian to leave it at the height that it is, which is probably about 8-ish feet, what's to be determined.
have a measuring tape.
We have a measuring tape, so we're going to measure that in my vertical. But I can almost dunk on it. I'm about like 1 or 2 inches away.
We have slow-mo video to
So
share.
I've been trying obviously you can imagine I tried very hard, and I tried like 20 times to jump off the same leg. So I woke up in the night with a burning calf Achilles one night. So I have to take it easy. Anyway, enough about me. Thanks for joining us today. And I'm sure you're wondering, last week we told you we had this beautiful new plant in a new pot, and you just wanted to see it so bad, so we kept it in the framing story the whole time. Look at her. She's beautiful. This is actually a cutting of my fiddly fig tree, and I made a new one because she's in the corner over there and she's like 7 feet tall. So I grew a new one, planted it, and this is my nice crockery from Ian for something. I forget what I was supposed to. There's a crown here and a number 3 on the crown, which is my favorite number. Anyway, it's very nice. So thanks for joining us today on Bars and Bells, our virtual online studio. My name's Lauren. This is Fiddly.
We haven't named it.
No, her mother is Fiona, the fiddly fig, so we don't know yet. Anyway, say goodbye.
Viola.
Let us know your
The
suggestions.
viola.
Thanks for coming.
Have a good day.
We'll see you
We'll
soon.
be back next week. Thank you. Take care.
Bye
Stay
bye.
busy. Stay strong. Goodbye. And you, hi, who's joining us